This is an instructional video on how to use the Trinity Church Garland commercial stove, primarily about how to start it, which is a thing that confused me at the beginning because I tried to use it like a regular home stove, where the starter clicks and you can hear that, and then you turn the gas on and you make it, and it starts up. That's not how this works. But to begin, we've got to turn the fan on because you can't get the gas to turn on unless you turn the fan on. So we'll do that right now. And now, this is the starter button here. And for the burners, you turn those on and push in, twist the burner to the little star, lift the starter, and then release the starter, and you'll see the pilot is now on. And where I made my mistake was that now I tried to light the stove just right now, and the pilot would go out. That's because you need to hold the pilot in for about 15 seconds for it to get hot, I think, so that it knows that it's on. And then you can just back off, release your hand, and now the pilot stays on. And now you can turn the burner on very easily and turn it off and leave the pilot on. So the pilot stays on while you're cooking. And so if you want to shut the burner off and then come back later and turn it on, you don't have to relight it, you don't have to restart. You can just turn it off while the pilot stays on. The ovens work the same way. The ovens are turned on by the oven knob here, and again you twist it to the starter, the start location. Lift the starter and push it in and hold it. You can let the starter out now, but hold it for about 15 seconds. And now the pilot is lighting on the oven. And then as soon as 15 seconds are up, you can let it back out, release it, and then you can turn the oven on. And it takes a little bit of time before the oven starts. But now the oven will go. And again, this one you can turn off if you want to turn the oven off again, but you can leave the pilot on. It's important to know also that these are, the ovens have fans that need to be on when you're working the oven. So the fans are on the far side of the stove over here, and so you want to turn those fans on as you start making the connections. And then turn it on right now. But it's a convection oven, and so it needs to be on. I'm going to turn the oven back off now, and I'll turn the stove back off, the pilot's off. So when you're finished cooking, you shut everything back off, turn off the pilots, and then you're finished. If for some reason you needed to see that the pilot was on in the oven, that's down below, down here, and you lift this up, and then it rocks out.